Welcome back to Legend 3245, where we are back with another YouTube video. Another franchise mode with the Seattle Lions. You already know what it is. So today we're going to be going over the off-season after we won the cup, and yep, our plan is to finish the draft today. And then I'm gonna leave it there to allow you guys to suggest who we should resign and who we should sign in the off season, and who we should go after and all of that. That's pretty much it for what we're gonna be doing today. Yeah, so let's hope for a good draft. Still loading. That's okay though. As usual, it will be posted on YouTube. This camera angle is terrible. Here, give me a second. I don't really. Ooh. So I go like this. Then we go. Move on. I don't like it tilted that way. Ugh. Should have set up the camera already. If we go like this, and we go like. Just tilt it like that. That should be good. Actually, that creates a bit of a glare. As you can see, I'm still not good with this camera game. I'm not good with this camera. I hope it's good. I'll have to check. Because last video, Pat told me that there were some problems. And yeah, when I went to watch the video afterwards, I also saw that there was a bit of a weird glare. That didn't really suit me well. Let's see if it looks on the live stream. Looks pretty good. I can see the stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be what we're gonna do. I see that it flips the screen on your side, like on the viewer side. I just hope it's gonna go and have some good quality. Otherwise, we might have some problems. Alright, so let's hop into the draft. Now, the plan is to trade for the number 1 overall pick. And the reason being is that, alright, so in terms of our stuff, so Clayton Keller, so remember, let's have a look at our contracts. Clayton Keller is signed to this massive extension worth 11 mil for 5 years, right? And the thing is, I don't really want that. We need to sign Capo Caco, who has 0 years left on his deal. And he also wants big money. And so I don't really know like what we're looking at. We go down to Capo Caco. Does it even show him? I don't think it's showing him. We go by overall, maybe that will show him. Hapo. Yeah, 91 overall. But he needs money for his extension. He's looking to get around 11 mil, I thought. So I don't know whether to trade Clayton Keller, because although he's good, I don't think he's worth 11.8 mil. So let's try trading Clayton Keller for the first overall pick. And because there's a medium franchise, he's like NHL ready, and a second maybe. That seems fair to me. Add in a seventh. Add in even another seventh if they have any. Alright, they don't. Add in a sixth then. What do you say, LA? Okay. Without the sixth? Without the seventh? Without the second? Instead a fifth rounder? Trade rejected. Straight up? No. Okay. Well, rookie skaters, who needs to be traded? Enroth needs to be traded. Take that straight up. Trade rejected. Jeez Louise. And we don't have much time left. We're gonna run out of time, aren't we? We're gonna run out of time, aren't we? Ivan Zubov, maybe? Come on, LA. Come on, LA. It's gonna skip. It's gonna skip their pick. I know it. I know that it's gonna skip their pick. As a McTaggart, last offer. Oh my goodness, he's not even. Yep, there it goes. 83 overall, medium franchise. This is a guy we want. We're gonna find trade. I doubt there's gonna be a fine trade for him. Like, LA's not gonna openly be willing to trade this medium franchise. But hey, who knows? Who knows? We go on their terms with an open block. Oh, they do have a deal. What is it? Amir Halstruck and a first overall. Not doing that. Morgan Wiskoskis and Joel Eriksson, not doing that. Pierre-Luc Dubois and a first. Not doing that. Clayton Keller and Morgan Banks. Now that's an interesting offer right there. Jamie Newendijk and Fedotenko. Amir Halstruck, Wiskoskis, and Eriksson Ek. Yeah, the only way I see myself doing this deal is if we're gonna go Keller for Keller and Banks. But rather than going Banks, LA, rather than doing Banks, would you take it straight up? No. Okay. Would you do a guy that is not that great, like for example, would you do Enroth? Trade accepted. Let's go. We might not have had the first overall pick, but we get the guy they drafted with him. There you go. Look at that. 83 overall, age 18. This guy's gonna be a stud. Wow. Okay, that's all we wanted. And we didn't even have to give up that much. Alright, we're gonna see the rest of this draft right over here so far. Alright, so Booze was also good. Bartozak, yeah, look, pretty good draft classes. Ducks whiff on that pick. Yeah, Chanyak was a good pick, same with Breen and Therrien. Alright, we're gonna make our pick at number 13 now. So we were looking at Miles Walker with a 1-year ETA, or Oven Wiskoskis with a 3-year ETA, Or even this Hordichuk guy, 3-year ETA. See, Owen Viscoskis, he's the brother of Morgan Viscoskis. That really tempts me as a option. Miles Walker, 1-year ETA, that's pretty good. Ooh, I don't know who to take. I definitely have okay, so Bill Merritt, definitely no. Fawcett, no. So it's between these three. Miles Walker, Owen Viscoskis, and William Hordichuk, who is maybe a medium elite. So let's take a chance. Alright, Owen Viscoskis, you're the brother of Morgan Viscoskis. You are our first pick in this draft. 65 overall, top 6 potential. Definitely not the best pick we've ever made. But you know what? We can try and get a deal for another player. You know, loads of prospects in the system that we're fine with giving away. Like, for example, Ivan Zubov, who the Suns want. I mean, the Penguins want, but they would have more than 45 skaters, so it's got to be a undrafted guy, and that is gonna be Holmquist is someone worth trading. Same with Aino Karppinen, maybe. Depends on how much he grows. Riopel, Saleri. We don't have space for low top 6 potentials, so we just trade him away. Ribeiro. Yeah, that should get the deal done. Give us a 4th Pittsburgh, and that's a done deal. Rejected. Okay. How about a 7th? Trade rejected. Straight up. Okay. Pittsburgh's trying to be tough, I see. What if we add in some more prospects? Ribeiro, Shore. You know, just some guys that will meet up that prospect here. What you're gonna give us a 4th back? How about that? Done deal. Let's go, Pittsburgh. Gonna trade us that pick. Now we can pick up our guy. I'm gonna go. 1-year playmakers. We have plenty of playmakers. I like Hordichuk here. 3-bar medium elite. Please be medium. Oh. Ooh, okay. Then I don't necessarily like that pick. Sim a couple of picks. Yeah, Walker Tamdid was a much better pick. Alright, that's okay. Now, looking at the draft class here, when's the next guy we really want? Next guy we really want is Kenneth DeMello, maybe. 4-year ETA, I'd rather not. Ian Haynes, maybe. That looks like a good player. Yeah, around this region. So we're just going to sim to our pick. See what goes. Oh, DeVoe goes. Andrew DeVoe. I thought he wouldn't go. Okay, so there's that low elite go. And Swetsky. So 2 low elites go in the first round. Riopel, Leclerc, Bates, Walker. Alright, so let's see what is there for us to draft. Oh, both of our guys are still in here. Nicholas Klefbom, maybe? As much as I like low elites, if there's a 3-bar medium elite and compared to a 3-bar low elite, I think I'll take that. 2-way forward, Nicholas Klefbom, what do you have to say? 66 overall, top 6. Didn't quite work out the way we wanted. That's okay. When's our next pick? Sim to pick 43. Okay. Honestly, Scatcherd, don't really need him as much as he's good. Nick Lynon, don't really need him. Isaiah Hines, though, and Nichols is worth trading for. So, New York Rangers, what do you have for us? New York Rangers, what do you have? All right, so I see Tic Tac, you commented on Discord, but I don't have a mic. Like maybe I'll try for next episode, but at this point I've already put this episode in, and I appreciate your suggestion. I will maybe try that next episode. But for this episode, I think we gotta continue with the way it is. Because I've already started it. So what were we doing? Oh yes, we were trading for a pick. So let's look at prospects in the system again. Bogosian is at the point where we might trade him. Marchment's good. Harveychuk, Klefbom, Niskoskis. Threlfall, Hayes is good. Sedin, Baquet, Zubov is really not growing. Would you take that straight up? Maybe if I trade if I get a 7th back, I'll take it. Trade accepted. Thank you very much. I'm gonna send the Islanders pick. Oh, they take Hines. They take him ahead of his draft class. I thought he was gonna be available at 34th overall. Man, okay, with Hines gone, that makes us gonna be taking Brendan Nichols, similar to Joe Pavelski, Reed Calico, and Roman Schwartz. We don't have as much information on them. But Brendan Nichols, what do you say? 63 overall, top 6. Not the best. So far, the draft class is a lot worse than we were thinking it would be. I don't really want to take chances on 2-bar elites because it'll most likely end up. So our next guy is Ramo Asplund at 53. When's our next pick at 40? We'll just submit. So close enough. Shorts, Calico, Dreiger, Scatcherd, Necklinen, Joseph, Cowell. Yeah, all of them end up being pretty standard prospects, so we're not upset about that. We're gonna reach a little bit for our man Ramo Asplund, similar to Johnny Tavares. There we go, 53 overall, medium elite. That's exactly what we wanted, because this guy he's a project that he can grow, or we can flip him for good potential. And then our next guy is Mironov at 55. When's our next pick? At 61. Okay, we will trade for the Vegas pick right over here. We're gonna trade some more guys we no longer have of use. I love all of these guys. Sedin, Beckett, Roden, Kako, that's why McTaggart even. It's good. I'll trade McIntosh. And I'll trade another top 9. Google. And what I want from you is a second and a 7. That's a done deal with Vegas. I'm gonna sim to that pick, sim to 47. Some more top 4, top 6s happen. And we're gonna take our man Mironov, 2-year ETA, maybe medium elite. Seems like a steal of a pick, and there you go. How about that for another goalie in the system? 68 overall, age 18. I don't care that his stats are terrible. That is an amazing pick, and he can really, really grow. I love that pick. What a gem of a pick, Yuri Mironov. When's our next guy? Luis Jacuzzi, maybe similar to Zach Parise at 60. I think we're honestly good at 61. But just to be safe, we're going to trade up for this Sabres pick right over here. We're going to give them, how about we give you Todd Purcell. Yeah, if we're going by Todd Purcell, maybe Todd Purcell, and Todd Purcell and like another player, maybe Kovalev. I think that's fair. And I'll take a 7th off your hands, Buffalo. How about that? Rejected. How about straight up? Rejected. Okay. We're just gonna add some more guys for you then, Buffalo. Because we have all the time in the world to give you some prospects. Cole, Lehkonen, Garland, Morrow. How about we give you Walter and Fallon? How about that, Buffalo? If I give you Fallon, done deal, trade accepted. Let's go. There you go. Alright, let's send to pick 58. We see a high fringe starter go. Salmonen, top 9, top 6. The high fringe starter though. How about that overall? 70 overall, age 19. High fringe starter, that guy is pretty good pick, honestly. But now we're gonna make our pick, and it's gonna be Jacuzzi right here. Louis Jacuzzi. Welcome to the team. Please turn out top 9. Okay. We do not like that, and we're just gonna trade him straight up for the next pick. Where are you, Jacuzzi? Didn't turn out to be exactly how we wanted it. Would you do straight up? Trade rejected. Okay. What if we add a 7 for you? Would that do the trick? Would that do the trick, Edmonton? No? Okay. How about another 7? How about that, the Oilers? No? Okay. Well, if you don't want either of those, then maybe I can give you another garbage prospect that you will like Rammer. How about that, Edmonton? Still rejected. Okay. How How about Patan to add along with that? Trade accepted. Thank you, Edmonton. That will do just fine. And we're gonna pick up Sammy Hacken, low elite, 3-year ETA. Sheldon Murphy, I like him too, but I think he'll be good, but Sammy Hacken does not turn out low top 6. Honestly, we can trade that for the other guy. Maybe see how he turns out. Might as well. Sammy Hacken. How about that? Straight up Winnipeg. Trade accepted. Thank you. And we are going to make another pick. We're going to pick Sheldon Murphy, who also turns out to be low top 6. Okay, we'll just keep him up. We'll just keep him. Now we're going to be reaching for Frank. No, I like Ronald Esposito more. 3-year ETA doesn't pan out. Okay. Our next pick is at 64. We'll just sim right to it. There really isn't much. Unless we want to reach, we can still get Frank Paul. See how he turns out. Another low top 6 we are missing. When's the next guy that we really, really want? Not till good time. Not till Walter Google, who's going to be at number 68. When's our next pick? 69. Okay, what if we go Winnipeg? We trade you some prospects. Some prospects that will never pan out. Not the low top 6s because they'll have too much value. But we'll add Helmer right over here. We'll add Petrol. Is there any live comments? Looks like no. Would you take that straight up? Rejected. Not even in the same ballpark. Okay, we'll just pile on the quantity because we don't care about how many of these guys we give up because they're all guys that we never planned to keep in the first place. So it's basically like getting a pick for free. How about 4 of these guys? No semblance. Okay. Winnipeg is gonna be tough. How about we add in a bottom 6 prospect? How about that, Winnipeg? Trade rejected. What if we add a pick rather than some more garbage prospects? How about we trade you a 5th? Rejected. Okay. Still not happy. How about a 4th? Maximum I'm willing to give you. Okay. Trade accepted. Thank God. Alright, let's sim to pick 67. And I don't think our guy went because he is way down here. Google. 3-bar top 6 turns out to be a top 9. Okay, we're gonna trade to Pittsburgh. We're gonna say, here, take Google and be happy. We're gonna take a pick because Google didn't turn out to be what he was supposed to. Straight up rejected. Okay. Okay, Pittsburgh. What if I add in a 5th right over here? Trade accepted. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Pittsburgh. We're gonna pick up our another top 4D, Aiden Kelly. And he doesn't pan out either. We're probably gonna trade him later. 2-bar medium elite, Orlando Cantor, 5 years away. There you go. 57 overall, medium elite. That is exactly what you love to see. So we're getting a lot of gems here. As let's see who's our next draft class guy. I don't think we really like any of these guys. Up to Atikalo, which is at 80. I think we can sim to our pick at 79. Yeah, nothing really goes. Low top 4s, top 9, top 60, low top 4. Only this Clow guy and Martin, who were both good picks. But we're gonna go for Mika Atikalo, 4-year ETA, top 6 potential, doesn't pan out. Okay, and we're gonna look at our draft class. We're gonna see when's the next guy we want. And it's gonna be Jeffrey Granado or Zachary Butler. Don't really want Granado that much, but Zachary Butler seems like a good pick at 93. That's our next pick anyway. Yeah, Granado turned out to be a top 9, so that's good. We basically did the right move. And is our man still there? Looks like no. So he turned out to be a low top 4D. Let's check out like when's our next pick because we have a new ball. Also, our next pick is at 96, so we can afford to get a low top 4D just for potential, or Damian Halpern maybe, power forward 3-bar low top 6, or Alec Grabowski. I like him more. And he, of course, is going to be the one that doesn't pan out. And Halpern was a low top 6. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, so now we're gonna make a reach all the way for Lucas Nubo, 2-way D, 3-bar medium elite, 3-year ETA. This guy can be such a steal in the 3rd round. Let's see if he does turn out to be a steal. Yes, he is. 61 overall, medium elite, 19 years old. That is a steal of a pick. Thank you very much. And I see our next pick. 100. At this point, it's pretty slim pickings. Let's see who we want. Honestly, we can take a chance on Joseph Leitch, who's a low elite maybe. Low top 9. Next pick is at 111. And at 111, is there any good prospects? Lotzer, we can reach for him. There. Honestly, it's pretty slim pickings here, even if you scout them well. Yeah, Dwayne Lutzer, welcome to the team. Low top 9. Grinder, though, so maybe worth it just to be a 4th line guy in the future. Par Lindbergh, right over here at 129 is our next guy. And 128 is the perfect spot for him. So we are going to pick up... Oh, Par Lindbergh went. Oh, okay. But here's another maybe medium elite goalie. I think it's worth a shot, taking a shot on Connor Cowan. Let's just go to after Lutzer. What did Lindbergh was a low top 9. Okay, so glad we didn't pick him up. And Cowan is a fringe starter, so he'll be trade bait. I mean, we got our guys early in the draft class and not too many guys now. Perkinen is good, so is Boucre, but they're low top 6s. Clements, yeah, there's a bunch of space until the next arguably good player. So we're just going to sim to our next pick. Not even worry about what other teams are doing. Let's just see if one of these low top 6s. Oh, almost clicked the low top. Olli Pikkarainen turns out to be a low top 9. We'll sim to the next pick we have. And we're going to try another low low top 6, Vincent Boucre. He doesn't turn out either. We're going to sim to 160 here. Not really tempting, guys. Fringe starter, low top 9, top 9. Depends on how far the next guy is. Sebastian Hilpert. Ooh, he might actually turn out. When's our next pick? 164. And when is Hilpert supposed to go? Not till 177. So we can make a pick here. We can take a shot. Fringe starter, not really. I don't like low top 40, no. Top 9. Maybe it might be worth a shot on Nicholas Anderson, 2-bar top 6. Round 5, here we go. Who's it going to be? Top 9. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst pick we could have made. Let's see if Jennings, yeah, no one really goes. So we can go back to our draft board and we're going to pick up center, 2-bar medium elite, Sebastian Hilpert right over here. Does he turn out? No, bottom 6. All right. Our next guy we want to target is Jeremy Van Big at 187. We're just going to sim to our next pick. And we're going to make our picks. No need to trade for any of these picks because we already have these picks from last year. Van Big, do you turn out? No, you don't. Okay, on to the next pick at 189. And Vaclav Palat is a goalie, potentially medium elite, worth a shot. And there you go, another medium elite goaltender, 60 overall at 19. That's good. And when is our next pick? At 192. Okay, but I'm scared that Angelo Toms might go. So honestly, Dallas. No, I don't want to make a trade with the Leafs. I want to make a trade with Dallas. How about I give you some garbage? Like a guy with no potential whatsoever. Even the low top 6s have too much potential. How about Alfredson? Straight up. Even he has too much potential. Okay, let's get rid of some of the bottom 6s then. Actually, how about Bobrovsky? Seems like a good guy for you. Trade accepted. Okay. We're going to make our next pick. Take another shot on a medium elite goaltender. Angelo Toms. Worth a shot. Goaltenders. And there you go. Another medium elite. So many steals. We're going to send to the next pick. They pick up 7th D. Toronto be sleeping in the draft. They don't know how to scout. James Priestap, potentially low elite, worth a shot. And he is a low elite, so there's 3 steals right there. And we're going to make our next pick. At this point in the draft, there's really not much to look at. Let's just sort by potential. All right, so a 2-bar medium elite, Jesper Lundqvist, who is a pin, worth a shot, you never know. 7th D doesn't pan out. Okay. Sim to pick 207. We're going to make our next pick. Let's see if there's any pins left. Plenty. All right, so here's a 3-bar top 6. There's a very good likelihood that he actually pans out. No, not quite. Okay. In that case, this is where we're going to trade for a ton of picks. Because we can, and we can just sell a bottom 6 type of guy who's unsigned. Yeah, have Malhotra. We're going to steal that 7th pick. They're not going to be cheering on the streets because at this point, it's all about the potential. I'd rather have another pick than a guy that I know not's gonna pan out. How about Winkler, Christopher Winkler, right over here? Doesn't pan out, okay. So then we go to the next pick, and then we're gonna say, here, have yourselves another, have yourselves a bottom six. Have yourselves Hilbert. Trade accepted. I don't even care that it's saying as if it's a steal for them, because really it's a steal for us. We're gonna go back to Len England, 2-bar low elite, low top 40. That's actually really good for potential. That's really good for trade bait in the future. We have so many prospects in the system. Most of them are just gonna be traded, as usual. We're not trading Truba. We're gonna give him a nice lengthy thing, but will you take Robertson straight up? Yes, you will. And then we're gonna make a pick, and we're gonna say, sorting by potential, because that's what we care about, is these potentially good guys, low elite. Craig Eddy, low top 9. We're just gonna keep on doing this till the scout ends, because we're just gonna get rid of some of the more bad prospects at the end of our system. By exactly doing this, Paradis, that's gonna be accepted, of course, yeah. And then we're gonna take our next guy on the list, who is gonna be a Russian, Gustav Ponanemos. I don't know how to pronounce that. Another low top 9. And then you're gonna go sort by. You're gonna go all the way down, back to these guys again. Now we're gonna trade up. We're gonna trade fast. Montreal's gonna say yes. And then we're gonna take our pick. We're gonna make our pick. And it's gonna be Connor Torres. And honestly, that's not a bad pick, especially at this point in the draft. If we go by trade value, by sorting downwards, and we'll trade up. We'll trade Chow. Chow. See you later, Chow. He didn't pan out, of course, because he was a bottom 6. I never really panned out. We'll just take our next man, Gabriel Miller. See how he pans out. Bottom 6. Okay, Gabriel Miller. He'll be sent off to Edmonton, because Edmonton is actually, yeah, we'll trade Van Big to Edmonton. There you go, Edmonton. Be happy with that pick. And then we're gonna go back to the draft board, and we are gonna pick up. We're gonna pick up Miles Law with such a nice name. He's not gonna pan out. Okay, that's fine with me. As how many picks are there left in the draft? Quite a bit, actually, quite a bit. Let's view draft class. See if there's any gems remaining, potential gems anyway. It's very unlikely that they pan out at this stage. There isn't, actually, except for Baxman. He's the last gem. Yeah. So we're gonna trade for Matthias Baxman, and actually we don't even need to make a trade because it's gonna fall right to our laps. So we are gonna go to pins. Matthias Baxman, welcome to the team. Hello. Fringe starter. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm gonna sim a pick. We have no remaining picks. So we're happy with the draft. Entry draft is now complete. So we get some good prospects, some good gems for the future. And there you go. We have been online for 44 minutes. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna take a break off NHL. I'm gonna take a break off NHL, and I'm gonna say, I want to take a break in order to let you guys, like, have a nice day. The following contracts have expiring contracts. Okay, we will just re-sign them because now we're very happy with our scouts, and these are our two best scouts. So Avery Burrow, welcome back, Bello. I'm gonna sign you for 8 years. And then Silverguard, we're gonna pay you for 8 years. Welcome to the team. Welcome back to the team, I should say. No coaches. Kako rejects. Okay. Alright, so here's the plan. We need to bring back Kako. That's our first plan of business. Now, looking at sorting by all expiring here, Noah Gregor, Steenbergen, Farm, Olofsson, Truba is the guy that we're gonna honor. Look at this guy, Jacob Truba. He has been with us since the start of the franchise, all the way back in 2020. In 2019, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 years spent with the team. He won 2 cups, but I'm afraid that it is time for him to go. His best season was a 39-point season. He's always a good plus-minus guy, although his best plus-minus was also in his first season. Yup, Jacob Truba. I'm so sorry it has to be this way, but we are gonna release you. Goodbye. Goodbye, Truba. It was great to have you. Company 2, we're gonna release you. Other than that, these guys can be sorted out later. But Kako, here is the big deal. So we have 20 million cap space, so we can easily bring it back. The question is though, like if we look at main roster, we're gonna have some pretty big holes next year. Morgan Wisconsin is gonna want a big contract. And then Charpentier 2, Pulak 2. We're gonna sign up Griffith, that's for sure. He is a steal of the pick. And then looking at other guys, who else is gonna want a guy? Nat Angle will want an extension. Hopefully we can sign him long term to prevent him being very expensive. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. So honestly, going 2-3 years down the line, we don't have too many big signings because luckily we locked up Yves Bluin, Matthew Hughes, so these extremely long extensions were 3 mil, which is steals, absolute steal of contracts. And Jamie Newendike, Dubois, and Gibson are signed long term. So honestly, I am fine with the idea of giving Kako his big money raise. So let's see, what do you want, Kako? 10.8 mil. 8 years. 8-year wanted. 10.8 mil wanted. Okay, let me try. I've offered you 9.1 mil in the past. How about 9.5 mil? Kako. 9.5 mil and you have a deal. Because we are bringing him back, boys. No matter what. He is the franchise cornerstone. Burrow signs, of course. Silverguard signs. Clinton Griffith, another franchise center. Okay, Capo Caco decides he does not want 9.5 mil. Again, Capo, I am not going to allow you to go to free agency where you can be picked up. How about 10 mil, making you our new highest paid forward? Unlike Keller, though, you actually deserve it. Come on, Caco. I know you want back. Rejected. Okay. Really, you're not voting well. How about 10.5 mil? Come on, Caco. This is a bad contract, I know that, but you are a franchise star. I mean, look at these stats, okay? 500 points in 638 games. He's only gotten better. 90 points, 28 plus minus. In the playoffs, too, 22-point scorer in the playoffs. It's been terrific. I don't know how we don't bring him back. Come on, Caco. Rejected. Okay, last offer. Last offer, Caco. I'll give you what you want. And if you don't accept that, then we'll sign you a free agency. Okay, yeah. Okay. I see how it is, Caco. I see how it is. Alright, so looking at some other guys now. Let's see who we want to keep around. Oh yeah, and the goalies. Whoops. All expiring. Okay, so I want to bring back Gregor, definitely. There you go. Steenbergen, too. Like them both. From to 32-year-old can like stay. Satkov, yes. I like Satkov. Brashear, I mean, bottom 6. Do we really want these guys? They're not gonna grow. We'll just release them both, honestly. They can do whatever they want, but I don't really care about them. And Capo Caco will go to free agency. We will still bring him back. Wow. Steenbergen rejects. Gregor rejects. Satkov rejects. From accepts. What do you mean, Borrow and Silverguard? Really? 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 I thought... Here, let's get Borrow and Silverguard back. They are just blowing my mind here by being so careless, by being mean. Come back here, boys. What are you doing? I just wanted you on long-term contracts, and that's how you pay me? Alright, so now, Capo Caco, what do you want in free agency? 11 mil. Man has raised his standards even more. And there's 2 teams interested. Am I really gonna have to pay you even more? Really? Really, Caco? Alright, you wanna get paid? I'll give you what you want. Even though you're not worth it. We can afford it. You're our franchise star, Caco. We're gonna sign you for 12 mil. This deal will definitely beat us up, but... Tarasenko. Honestly, that's a cheaper deal than what Kako wants. But yeah, no, not worth it. Come on, Kako. What is our current... Okay, so what are our forwards and defense looking like without Kako currently? So let's see here. Let's go by forwards. Okay, so Gibson, Nieuwendyk, Dubois, maybe Viscoskis, Hughes, Bluin, Eriksson, Eck, Griffith. Yeah, it just drops off right after that. Yeah, we really need Kako back, honestly. Because 3, 6, 9, 12, more than 12, but it's good, but Kako would be so much better. And in the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we need to... These guys aren't good enough yet. Except maybe Gian Beckett, but no. We have to sign some forwards in the system. Alright, so let's look at what their demands are right now. Oh, that's a pretty good deal. What about 8 years? 8 years, 7.5 mil? Alright, what if we sign you to a 6.25 million deal? Yeah, sounds good. Net angle, what do you want for 8 years? Oh, he would stay. Okay. What if we give you 1.35 mil for 8 years? And then that's pretty much it. Wait, I just realized. Did we lose any goalies because of my being terrible? Romano, Knights. I think we lost Listen. No. No. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, Listen is there. Alright, so we didn't lose anyone other than Capo Kakinen, who we were not gonna sign anyway. What does Poulon want currently as an extension? Oh boy, that's way too much. Dalcol as an extension, 1.1. No, I don't really want to give that guy. Yeah, we can re-sign Banks. Oh, Jesus, 5.6 mil? No, thank you. We're gonna wait for his demands to drop. That's not what you say. How about in the system? Any like real valuable guys in the system that... Not really. All expiring for next year. Charpentier, of course. What is he looking at for now? Oh, he just not... I can't offer him one yet. Interesting how that works out. Alright, so that's pretty much it in terms of that. What if we go to goalies? We're gonna... For now, we're not gonna re-sign Hollaback. I think Dustin Romano is ready for an AHL starter role, even though it doesn't say that. If he's listed as another goalie, then the rest are definitely not ready. Alright, so there's that. How How about hiring staff? What do we need? We need a goalie coach in the NHL. Okay. So I think an NHL associate coach would be good. Sign. Oh, is that Roberto Luongo? Yes, it is. All right. Let's bring him onto the team. How about that? And he's gonna be paid as if he's played in the NHL. One of the best goalies. Come on, I would love that. He can be our goalie coach. And then AHL. Let's see who are the AHL. You can sign this guy up, Felix Keller, to be our. He's gonna be paid $2, and he's gonna be our goalie coach off a contract. And then we also need an assistant coach for the AHL, so we're gonna sign up Tamara right over here. That's what we're gonna do for the coaches. Now's a big question. So on forwards with Kako, let's assume Kako resigns. Then it would be Vince Gibson, he would die Kako on the first line. Vince Gibson, Newendike, Kako on the first line. Dubois, Viskoskis, Hughes on the second line. Blouin, Eriksson, Griffith on the third line. And Dal Cole, Hayes, and Webb on the fourth line. Yep, that would be good. All right. And then in the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, those guys we can sign later anyway. How about defense? How's defense looking like currently? Halstruck, Makar, Charpentier, Pulak, Banks. Oh yeah, and then we need a third pairing defenseman along with Banks. All right, yeah, that makes sense. And then the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And then we'll sign 2 more, I guess, right there. And then that'll be good. So yeah, we're not many changes really. And our goalie is, yeah, Hellebuyck and Listen is going to be the pair. Yeah, all right, that's nice. And HL goalie, it's going to be probably, we'll probably sign up 2 goalies for the AHL as I'm not quite ready to give Dustin Romano an AHL role. Come on, Kako. Yes! Capo Kako is back. Even though we have to pay huge money for Capo Kako, our franchise cornerstone is back, which means that I am very happy about that. So Capo Kako resigns on a $12 million. So the man is getting paid on a $12 million 7-year deal. Hey, he's our Sidney Crosby type player. He is the one player that I am willing to pay. And plus, since the others have such good contracts, you know what? Why not? We drafted him in 2019, our first player on this team. That's why I need to get him back, because he is exactly who we love. So that means our forwards are done. They look good for next year. All right then. How Alright, so the next order of business is, let's sort out the line. So, yeah, Gibson, Capo, New and Dive. That's first line right over there. Deadly, 390 overall. Dubois, Viscoskis, and Blouin or Hughes, doesn't matter. On the second line, Hughes, Erickson, Eck, and Connor Griffith. On that third line, Dal Cole, Hayes, and Webb. Alright, yeah. Offense is set, for sure. Now, looking at in the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 players, and then we can sign up 3 more forwards for the AHL. 3 more forwards for the AHL. 3 more forwards for the AHL. Let's get Timashov. Bang. Let's get Zykov too. Bang. And let's get Ryan. Let's get by overall, let's get Ryan Paling. Bang. And that'll be good for the AHL. And then let's look at defense. I know we need a third pair defenseman. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need a third pair defenseman. Okay, so we are gonna go and sign a third pair defenseman. Overall, going by overall, yikes. There's really not many good. Funny how that works out. Victor Soderstrom, a guy we had for a few years, didn't pan out. Yeah, we had him for 2 years and then we traded him. Actually, we had him for 3 years. Yeah, we had him for 3 years and then we traded him. 5 mil contract though for an 81-year-old guy, and we have prospects too in the system, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, not sure about that. I can take like a cheap guy. Let's sort by, if we sort by overall, yikes. There's really not good guys for cheap this year, right? Alright, ooh, Jonas Brodin. That's a stud. Alright, yeah, this seems like the most well worth it contract out here. Jonas Brodin, I'll pay you for 1 year for 4 mil. And let's see what all the guys have to say to that. I am hearing that your staff chemistry is low. I was gonna say no, but I want to be a solution to the issue. I accept. So we have Roberto Luongo accepted on a goalie coach. And then Felix Keller also accepts his role. And then Chase Tamara too. So we get the coaches we were looking at. How about the defenseman? Ned Engel renews the contract for 8 years, 1 mil, 8-year contract. So that's going to be amazing once he grows. Jonas Brodin also accepts. Ryan Paling too. Zykov too. Timashov too. Morgan Viscoskis rejects. Okay. I still want him because right now his demands are much better than what they will be at the end of the season. Yeah, he wants 6 mil. The way I see it, if he wants 8 years, 6.9, how about 6 mil, 8 years? That's a good contract. Come on, Viscoskis. Don't be a jerk. And then let's check out our contracts. So go right forwards. Gibson, Kako, Newendijk, first line. Dubois, Viskowskis, Bluin, second line. Hughes, Erikssonek, Griffith, third line. Del Cole, Hayes, Webb, yeah. Forwards are stacked. There is no doubting that. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we have 14 forwards. That's good. That's good in the system. How about defense? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensemen in the system, so we have to get one more. And we're gonna sign up one more. And what about in the main roster now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually need another one just to be a depth defenseman. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sign up a defenseman for depth for AHL. Going by overall, I'm gonna sign Pilot right over here. And then for the NHL, we need to have a defenseman. So if we go by affordable defenseman, we don't really want like an expensive. Oh wow, Trouba is back to 80 overall. Yeah, no, my friend, I'm still not signing you. I'm gonna sign up a cheap contract, maybe Schmaltz, Snuggergaard, Belpedio, Trevor Van Riemsdyk. We wanted him last year. He rejected. Wait, is that? Oh, that's a defenseman. Looking at the cheapest contract here for the best buck, I'm gonna say it's gonna be. Honestly, we don't even need Trevor Van Riemsdyk at this point because he might be a drop. I'd rather have Mahura. Or in fact, Caleb Jones is much cheaper for the same amount, so I'll sign him actually for a 2-year contract. And then for the AHL, we need, I said one defenseman, but we probably need more than that because we want one more guy for like, for scratched for depth. So we'll sign Fleury. Seems like a good deal to me. And then we're gonna view our contracts. We're gonna see what we still need. So forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 above 80, that's way more than enough. In the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, that's good too. Okay, now looking at defensemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're signing up 2 in the system, in the main roster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're signing up one more. And then looking at goaltending, in the main roster, it's good. In the system, we have no one. So we need to sign 2 AHL goaltenders for the time being until Romano grows. So we're gonna go to sort by goalies. Hey, would you look at that? Toronto's famous goaltender, Tristan Jarry, is finally gonna be leaving Toronto. Thank God. Bless Jarry for that. He's been in Toronto for the past 4 seasons, putting up numbers, especially in the playoffs. Like, okay, his regular season, nothing much. Playoff time, 921, 909, and 906 in the long runs. So he is beastly. But we're not looking for that. What we're looking for is a two-way goaltender with high overall. This is an RFA, but I think we can outbid them. Here you go, Route 2. No picks required. Yeah, we'll proceed with the offer sheet. No big deal. And then we're gonna sign up Kaiser right over here. Kenny Kaiser. He's gonna be our other AHL goalie, provided Route 2 signs for us. Alright, let's advance day. No one signs. Let's advance another day, another day. Trade. Oh, Daniel Sprong, former Seattle Line. Alright, Caleb Jones accepts, thank you. Kel Fleury accepts, thank you. Kyle Kaiser accepts, thank you. Pilo accepts, and he accepts, but his previous team can match it. We're going to decline that trade. Viscoskis does renew, so that's going to be a nice contract extension for the time being. And what? Okay, so Route 2 gets matched. We don't want Donato. So we have to sign up one more AHL goaltender. That's okay. We'll just sign up another AHL goaltender. Simple enough. We're going to sign Ellis right here. Seems good. Thank you very much. And we're going to sign him. And he's going to be our AHL goaltender. And then we're going to be good. We're going to decline that. Thank you very much. And yeah, Colton Ellis signs up. Alright, so that's going to be a quick free agency. We didn't really do much. I mean, we just re-signed Capo Caco. We're going to decline all these trades. I'm happy with the way we are currently. Sprong gets traded again. Again, I'm happy with the way my team is. Thank you for all the offers, but we don't really care. Some more trades going down. No, we don't care about all these trades. No, thank you. We don't care. We're gonna make trades, but we're gonna make trades depending on how bad or good we are. So we're gonna keep declining these trades that come our way. That's going to keep simulating to next season. Alright, here you go. Edit lines. Joe Newendike, Capo Caco, Vince Gibson on that first line. And then Blue Wayne is going to come in here for the second line. Griffith obviously is going to be part of this first line. And Joe Webb, Dal Cole. Honestly, don't really like Dal Cole there. Looking at scratches here, we're scratching Ned Angle and Joe Eriksson Ek. Don't exactly like that. But these guys, we have now fully transitioned basically into a young team. Because look, Gibson, Newendike, we drafted. Kako is our franchise star. Viscoskis, we drafted. Dubois, we traded for. Bluane, we drafted. Griffith, we traded for. Hughes, we drafted. Hayes, we drafted. Webb, we drafted. Dal Cole is not someone. So do we play Joe Eriksson Ek on the fourth line with the 0, or do we play Ned Angle on the fourth line and keep Eriksson Ek as a scratch? Do let me know, as I don't really know what to do in that category. I think we keep up with Angle and keep Joe Eriksson Ek as a scratch, because he can scratch in pretty much anywhere from the third line to even second line if we need it. a look at these lines. These are nasty. Vince Gibson, 91 overall. Newendike, 90. Kako, 90. Viscoskis, Dubois, Blouin, 86, 90, 87. The depth is where we really excel. Ashton Hayes, 83. Hughes, 86. And Griffith, 83. And then Thralfrall, Engel, and Joe Webb even on that fourth line. That makes us nasty. Okay, on defense now. Oh, Charpentier has grown to 87 overall. Oof, but he makes that a -2. Now that is not something you like to see. George Charpentier is a defensive defenseman, and so is Halistruck. Kel McCarr, on the other hand, is a offensive defenseman. What about Ryan Pulock? What is he? He's a two-way defender. So let's say theoretically McCarr went down. That would give it a +3. So McCarr on the second pair is fine. And Charpentier should be fine on the first pair as long as we I like Banks and Brodin on that third pair. Power play time. We're going to go power play. Kako, Newendike, Gibson, Dubois, Pulock. Love all of that except for Pulock. I'd rather have McCarr in there. That gives it a +1. Blouin, Viscoskis, Hughes, Hayes. Love all of that. And McCarr. But Charpentier is going to be changed to an offensive defenseman. Four-man power play, Kako, Newendike, Dubois. Who's not fitting? All these guys don't really fit. Okay. I'm going to get McCarr here. Set captains. Captains Dubois. Yeah. The captains are still good. What if we just done and we let it sim, but then we're gonna change our lines as soon as as soon as we do that. So who is it we wanted to edit? It's gonna be George Charpentier, and we're gonna make him an offensive defenseman now. Gonna make him details. Gonna switch him to offensive defenseman. Yeah, we're gonna save him to offensive defenseman. Change nothing else. But now he's an offensive defenseman, so now he should fit well. Along with the other guys. So yeah, now we're really building that dynasty type team. Honestly, like we didn't even need that franchise guy. So here are the lines. These are great lines. We have Jorikson X scratched, and now Charpentier and Halistruck at that +1. McCarr, Pulock with that +3 on that second pair, and Brodin and Banks gonna get a 0. All right, here at goalie, actually no, special teams now. Power play, Kako, Newendike, Gibson, Dubois, McCarr, love that. Blouin, Viscoskis, Hughes, Charpentier, Hayes, love that. Four-man power play, Newendike, Kako, Dubois, McCarr, love that. Gibson, Viscoskis, McCarr, Hayes, love Hayes. Don't like McCarr because he's already played. We're gonna put George Charpentier there. Penalty kill now. This is where we excel. We have some good penalty liners. Hughes, Webb, Halistruck, McCarr, love that. Blouin, Gibson, Charpentier, and Pulock, also love that. Three-man PK, Hughes, Halistruck, McCarr, love it. Gibson, Charpentier, Pulock, love it. Extra attacker, Dubois and Kako, love that. 4-on-4, Dubois, Kako, Halistruck, McCarr, seems good. Nuremberg, Gibson, Charpentier, Pullock seems good. Hughes, Angle, Brodeen, Banks also good. 3-on-3, Dubois, Kako, House, Chuck, that's good. Gibson, McCarr, Newendike, that's good. Hughes, Angle, Pullock. I'd rather have Banks in there. Actually, no. What am I saying? I'd rather have a Charpentier. Yeah, Charpentier is not in these lines, so gotta get Charpentier in there. Extra attacker, love it. Shootout, love it. Goalies. Hellebuyck, oh my goodness, Vladimir Listen is now 84 overall. Are you kidding me? Man has grew so much. Ooh, man, we're gonna have to be pretty much splitting it even because Listen has now finally made the jump. Yeah, Connor Hellebuyck, you've been a terrific goalie, but I think this might be your last year. 3 years spent in Seattle, 917 save percentage. His last season was his best. We're gonna be splitting it really evenly between the two goalies. Scratched is Eriksson Ek and Dal Cole. I like it that way. And that's the NHL lines. Now looking at the AHL, Marshman, love it. Fedotenko should be on a higher line. These are all old players. Where are the youngsters? Have you scratched? Liam, oh, and Tarnstrom? No, we're not scratching them, but we have no forwards other than these forwards. So I'm fine with the forward lines then. How about defense? Joe Morrow, Caleb Jones. Okay, Caleb Jones is good. Joe Morrow is good. And all that. But Vasunov should be on the first pair. And then Ezra McTaggart should be part of the second pair. And Joe Morrow, I'm sorry, my friend, but Darnstrom is just so much better. And he's going to be on the first pair with Vasunov and McTaggart. Sedin, of course, he's got to be on that second pair. That's going to be nice. And then we're going to get the veterans, Joe Morrow and Caleb Jones playing third pair because that's how we like it. Oh yeah, +3. That is a beautiful third pair. All right. Special teams now. Power play. Timashov, Paling. Okay, they have Marshman and Fedotenko as defensemen. No. We're going to bring Fedotenko and Marshman up, and then we're going to replace the defensemen with some of our own defensemen. Come on, boys. Coach is not being smart. I'll be Tarnstrom on that power play. There you go. That's much better. And then on here, we're gonna basically replay. We're gonna put in Marshman again. We're gonna put in Fedotenko again. Boom. Zykov is fine. And then in defense, we're gonna put Ezra McTaggart and Sedin. There you go. That's much better. 4-man power play. Marshman, Fedotenko should be the forwards. And then Vasunov and Tarnstrom should be the defensemen. Oof, that's a -1. Okay, maybe take out that him for McTaggart. He doesn't fit well either. Maybe Sedin. Oh, he fits the worst out of them. Alright then, we're just gonna go Tarnstrom and hope for the best. And then here it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna put Fedotenko And we're gonna put, what's it called? We're gonna put Marshmint. And then we're gonna put our other two defensemen. So I think we put McTaggart. And then we're gonna put Sedin. Yikes, -3. Okay, Tarnstrom and Sedin are as good as defensemen, except I think I like Vasunov instead of Sedin, because he should be on the second pair. But forwards should be Marshmint and should be Fedotenko. I don't know why they get that wrong always. And then on defense here, Sedin is fine. Jones, I'd rather have McTaggart. And then on offense, again, the goal of the AHL is not to win. The goal of the AHL is growth. So I just put the guys who I want to grow, which are Fedotenko and Marshmint, on there no matter what. 3-man PK, Tarnstrom, Sedin, that's all good and well, but I'd rather have Vasunov. And then we remove Bastion and we put Marshmint right over here, even though that gives you a -2. And then we're gonna go Fedotenko over here. And then we're gonna put Ezra McTaggart and Liam Sedin there. There you go. Special teams is done. Extras, Lekanen, Timashov, no thank you. Fedotenko and Jamie Marshman is more so what we're looking at there. And then 4-on-4, Fedotenko good, Tarnstrom good, Sedin, just replace Vasunov there, and Marshman should be there. That is a perfect first pair. And then Sedin and Ezra McTaggart should be in this line. And then forwards, you know what, can stay. 4-on-4 continued, it can stay. 3-on-3 though, Fedotenko. Okay, so Marshman should be on the first pair. Tarnstrom, no, I'd rather have Vasunov on the first pair. And then Sedin is good. Paling, rather than Paling, you're gonna have Tarnstrom. And then offense, we're gonna have Fedotenko here. And then Bastion, Tamala, Morrow. Just replace Morrow with McTaggart and we're good. Extra attackers, shootout's fine. Goalies, yeah, Colton Ellis, Canning Kaiser. Scratched is Philippe Pilot and Kel Fleury. Good. And those are the AHL lines. So those are good lines. Both in the AHL, both in the NHL. Right, because we have these good lines right over here. Oh, that's perfect. On defense is perfect. On the power play, I think we went over all of this. 4-man power play. Penalty kill. 3-man PK. Extras. Yeah, we're good. We are good. 3-on-3. Extra attacker. Shootout. It's all good. It is great. Alright. So, next thing to do here is we're gonna look at our coaching staff. How happy are they? So, of course, the NHL is pretty good. 66 staff chemistry. Roberto Luongo is our goalie coach. I am stoked for that. Because yeah, I'm stoked for that. Melo Perron, though, has been our coach for quite a long time now. He's won 2 Stanley Cups. He's had a 64 percentage, and he's won 2 President's Trophies. Full career stats, he's been with Seattle ever since 2023, and we've been terrific since then. So I love him as coach. Cantor is a nice associate coach, Sweeney, Luongo. And then in the AHL, our chemistry is worse, but it's okay. Scouts, lots of good scouts right over here. And we're going to actually set up the scouting next episode. I think as we're running out of time for this episode, looking at the progress reports, I think that's all we want. Vince Gibson. So Hughes, yeah, he's grown to an 86 overall, statistical and morale growth. Kako, statistical growth, brings him to 90. Blue Lane, some statistical, some morale growth. Jamie Newendike, some statistical and morale growth. Vince Gibson, some statistical and morale growth. All of them. Kill McCarr, too. Man, ton of growth. Dalcol, Engel, Dubois, Hallebuck, Charpentier grew to 87. Viscoskis to 87. Halstruck to 87. So many good players on this team. This is going to be a great team. We're at the point in our time where we're trying to make a dynasty. And Lisson is already a starting goalie. At 84-22, he's growing superbly well. And that's why we need to split time. In the AHL, Romano is starting to be good. Other than that, like, Mackey is pretty good. And we're going to be trading a lot of these goalies as we don't have space for all of them, except for Yuri Mironov. What a player. 68 overall. 18. Lots of trades in the system to be made. Lehkonen grew a little bit. And other than that, like, yeah, we got some growth. We got some huge growth. And it's going to be amazing to see all these prospects and hear at this. What a steal it was for Clinton Griffith. We dumped Clayton Keller's contract. I mean, we'll see how far Griffith goes. Maybe he'll eventually be replacing Dubois, I think. Because Kako is one guy I'm going to limit myself, and I'm going to say we're going to keep him no matter what. So let's look at the contracts for the next year. Any extensions? Charpentier is an extension. Oh, what? What am I doing? Nope, we're not trading Charpentier. We'll have to re-sign him. Looking at all expiring is maybe a better way. Pulak, Banks, we already saw those. What does Banks want? 5.3 mil, yeah, too much. We'll look at all these guys next year. How about goalies next year? Yeah, lots of goalies expiring next year too. In the system, all skaters. Yeah, so yeah, we're looking good on the contracts perspective too. Free agents, hire staff. We already have staff pending free agents. We already showed you the progress report. And we are gonna assign scouts next time. Wait, why is Silverguard in the SHL? Pretty sure Silverguard is a Liga scout. Last I remember. Yes, he was a Liga scout. Okay, let's relocate him to his rightful place, and that is Liga. Nope, that's not the right place. Scandinavia. Back to La Liga you go. Alright, so checking the scouts now. We have 1 WHL, 2 WHL, 3 WHL. We should have 3 OHLs. 1 OHL, 2 OHL, 3 OHL. Okay, and then we should have 2 Ligas, 1 Liga, 2 Liga. Alright, and then we should have 1 USA East, 2 QMJHLs. Yep, that's good. 1 USA West, 2 SHLs. Yeah, 2 SHLs. The OHLs is already counted. WHL, SHL, OHL, USA Central, 1 USA Central, so that's already accounted for. 1 Russia, actually no, 2 Russia. And we do have 2 Russia, so that's good. Liga, OHL already accounted for. 1 extra Liga, 1 Dow, and 1 Adelaide. So the scouts are good. There we go. And we're just gonna scout next episode, and then as well, we're gonna have to make some trades next episode. So like, let me know, like, not any of the big guys, but let me know by who do we trade in terms of prospects? Do we keep Newbold? Do we keep, like, just, I'm gonna go down the list and just tell me in the comments if there's anyone you would trade. So I'm gonna go down the list. So Griffith, we're not trading. Newendijk, we're not trading. Gibson, we're not trading. Charpentier, not trading. Dubois, not. No. Tarnstrom, probably not. Newbold, probably not. McCarr, Cantor, we might trade. Tell me whether we should trade him or not. Asplund, 2. Hughes, we're keeping. Bluin, we're keeping. Pulak, we're keeping probably for the start. Eriksson Ek, we're keeping. Banks, we're keeping. Vasunov, we're keeping. Fedotenko, we're keeping. Webb, we're keeping. Duncan, we're keeping. Ogosian, we're keeping. Engel, we're keeping. Marshment, we're keeping. Tell me whether to trade Clefbaum, Hardychuk, Viskoskis, Nichols. We're keeping Thralfraw and Hayes. Tell me whether we should trade Sedin, although I think we should keep him. Same with Paquette. Tell me whether we should trade Swan Roden or Karpinen. Pre-stop, I'm definitely looking at trading. Esposito, Murphy, Torres, Paul, England, McTaggart. I'm not probably trading him. Kelly, Atikolo, Costiden, Alfredson, and then HL guys, we're not trading any of those. Beaupre, Leitch, Puninovs, Perkinainen, Eddie, Lutzer, Law, Winkler, Miller, Stock. Those are all the guys. And then another thing is goalies. Who do we keep? Who do we trade? So I'm definitely keeping Romano. That's out of the question. I'm keeping Listen. That's out of the question. Do we trade Edgar Knights maybe? I'm keeping Marinov, definitely. Do we keep Palat and Toms, or do we trade him? Mackey, do we trade Mackey or Koivu or Calvin or Bieksa or Baxman or Griffith or Kai? And then, yeah. That's pretty much it. Because, like, here's what I'm thinking. So Listen is going to become the starter in 1 to 2 years. Romano is hopefully going to become the backup and then eventually be the starter for Listen if he demands an insane contract. Knights might be traded. Marinov will be the goalie in like 5 years. maybe just lots of goalies in the system. Might want to trade a couple or even more than that for some picks. We don't have many picks actually for this year. We only have our first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So yeah, it might be worth looking at. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna conclude this episode. Leave your thoughts down below, and leave your thoughts down below for who we should trade, if any players. As for that, I've already shown you the contract situation. There's really no one we have to worry about for next year, other than Banks and Charpentier, basically. But we'll see when that time comes. And then I'll do the scouting for next episode and next episode. But yeah, looking at view contracts, that's the second thing you have to address. So what will be a suitable contract for Charpentier? What will be a suitable contract for Banks? And do we bring back Pulak depending on stuff? Do we bring back Brodin depending on stuff? Do we bring back Morrow and Mashrin and Tamela and Sunshine and all these guys, Bastion, and like Bacat, Swan Roden, actually looking at all expiring contracts. Just do let me know like whether we bring all these guys back. Definitely the prospects we're gonna keep around, if not trade them. And then the last thing is goalies. Do we bring back Hellebuck for one last dance next season? And like who do we sign and stuff? But yeah, that's it for this episode. I've shown you the contracts. I've shown you the progress reports. We don't need to look at the morale right now. I've showed you who we might potentially trade. And you know what? Let's not sim to regular season because I want to set up the scouting before the regular season or preseason. And then there's all these guys, 3 Swedes at the top. Honestly, at this point, we really don't need top rounder picks. Somehow we have some guys a little bit scouted. I don't know why this happens. Like, I even have, like, auto scouting off. But anyway, that's going to conclude my long episode, another 2-hour episode. I should really cut down my episodes. But we're going to see how the team performs because the team definitely looks good. And yeah, that is it for this episode. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe, comment down below. And that's your boy, Legend3245, signing off.